Welcome back to another edition of the Oakland Athletics Prospect Profile, a mini-series we do here within the Athletics franchise, where we go over top prospects from AA Midland up to AAA in Nashville within the Athletics organization. Last time, we went over AA catcher Thomas Suzuki, and this time we're going to stay in AA to go over third baseman AJ Sanchez. A little bit of bio about AJ Sanchez. He is listed as a third baseman. We'll get into more of that later on. He bats righty and he throws righty. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighs about 220 pounds. He is 22 years old and he is from Mexico. Moving on to Sanchez's scouting profile, number one thing about him you need to know is he is an insanely good hitter. He has a great bat. That is without a doubt his best attribute. If he gets to the big leagues, it's going to be 100% because of his bat, because he is a major liability in the field. He just cannot field whatsoever. So like I said when I was going over the bio about him, about how we'll get into more about the third baseman thing, that's because he's listed right now as a third baseman. It's listed he can play second and first as well. But realistically, he's more of a DH type first baseman type guy. So if you do see him in the big leagues, he's going to be either playing first or DHing, because Sanchez is basically David Ortiz with a little bit less power right now. You never really know how much power he can develop, but he's more of a line drive doubles hitter right now than he is a home runner hitter. He'll probably hit like 25 home runs a season at his max potential, possibly 30. Who knows, maybe even 35, but I'd say 25 to 30 is the most realistic option for AJ Sanchez when it comes to when he's maxed out at his full potential for power. He is definitely going to be a middle-of-the-order guy. He has the contact, he's got the power, he's got the vision, he's got the discipline, and he's got the clutch to hit in the middle of the order. So 3, 4, 5 is basically where we're going to be Sanchez is going to be slated out to be once he hits his max potential. He's also very durable, so there's no reason to worry about him not being able to stay around, not being able to stay healthy, because he's very durable, he's not going to get hurt, he's not a Ramon Benitez type, he's going to be able to stay healthy. And he does walk a decent amount too. A lot of guys who have really good bats don't really have good discipline, or they don't even have good vision. This guy's the opposite. He has a very good vision attribute, and he has a pretty decent discipline attribute. So he's going to be able to draw a decent amount of walks, and he's not going to be whiffing through pitches because he has 20 vision, but like 90 power. So he's not one of those guys, and AJ Sanchez is definitely a pretty darn good hitting prospect. Fielding prospect, not so much, not even slightly. But AJ Sanchez, when it comes to the bat, is definitely a guy to keep your eye on, as right now in AA, he is pretty much raking through AA. If we take a look at his attributes, he has a 67 contact versus righties, 73 versus lefties, 56 power versus righties, 53 versus lefties, 78 vision, 55 discipline, 66 clutch, 67 bunting, 86 durability, and then like I said, the fielding is just bad. 46 fielding, 46 arm strength, 33 arm accuracy, 34 reaction, and then 46 speed. Just not very good. He's a 70 overall C potential as it stands right now, 6'2", 220, out of Mexico. AJ Sanchez. And I don't have a graphic of when he was drafted because he wasn't drafted by us. He was one of those guys who, whatever team he was on, decided not to sign him. We picked him up in free agency. I believe either this last offseason, the one before that, I can't exactly remember, but he was definitely not drafted by us. We picked him up in free agency because whoever drafted him did not want him. So AJ Sanchez, that's going to wrap things up here for his prospect profile. I have been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.